Appreciate it, Rico.
No worries.
All right, guys, we're back here with Rico in Spokane, Washington. How's it going, Rico?
I'm doing all right.
How's your day been?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you like this, the day will go by, but all these motherfuckers, somebody's trying to be someone. Mainly the cops are harassing homeless people for the dumbest shit. It's really terrible because they live in a life that they're lost with their loved ones as well. They're lost without their wives, they're lost with mainly their kids. They grew up on the streets to know who they are, to figure out who they are, but they don't know who they are right now. They're just so lost in what they're in right now. Everybody knows, according to what I'm about to say, Macy's are killing people. People don't give a fuck what they give them. They just give them what they want. They chose the money over the shit they're doing right now. That's how they became homeless. At one time I was out here, 6 years straight, me and my old lady named Jasmine Weller. We slept on the bridge, we slept on the sidewalks. Same no game, but made sure I kept her warm in motels after motels for 6 years. Now we got a place. Now life's getting tough. The people are still out here struggling. Keep them in mind. But although these cops are judging who they are, but they're not according to not helping them, but according to they're worrying about what they're doing, help them. Mainly what it said. Thank you.
In what kind of ways do you think people should help them?
Up a hand to be there for them, or guide them to the right place, show them what's going on, or just be there, or just feed them when they need to be fed, or they're lost and shit. Cover them, or show them what about. You know what I mean? Uplift them. Don't bring them down. If you bring them down, they're gonna get worse than what you think they're going through. Mainly.
You mentioned that you were homeless. You're not homeless anymore.
Nope.
What kinds of struggles did you see out here in the streets when you were homeless?
The struggle I see is people get false accused for things they didn't do. I see people get beat up, being robbed. I see people get shot. According to, I lost one of my homies who was meth head. He was a drug addict. He's doing all kinds of drugs, and now he has this thing tomorrow night, 5 o'clock ceremony. His name is Shorty. One of my homies is OD'd. One of my homegirls died OD'd. And according to what I'm seeing, back home, my people are dying left and right. I've been out here 7 years.
When you say back home, where are you from?
Chicago, Humboldt Park, 4th Ave.
Would you consider the struggle worse in Chicago or here?
It don't, because either way. I see people out there struggling too. I see people struggling in Seattle. I see people under the garbage cans. I see people eating out the garbage can. When I was homeless, I did never eat out the garbage. Sundown, sun up. I was always piece of cues. I'll watch what I did, but I'm a hustler. You know what I mean? I hustle to provide the needs I need, which is alcohol. My so-and-so, my other half, that's other shit.
That's what you like doing is alcohol?
Maybe that's what I do. That's all I do.
That's all you do.
51, 52 years old next month.
How many beers do you drink? Beer? What is it that you do?
Mainly when I was out here, I was drinking Mad Dog. Mainly, I was drinking Mad Dog like 6 a day, every other day. Now, according to I slack down, I slow down, and drink a beer every other day.
Do you have any children?
Yeah, I got 3 kids.
And did they know about your struggle that you went through?
I stay in contact with my kids on internet because time was what I was doing. I was running the streets, and lost placement, which I stay in contact with my kids on contact.
So you say you're currently not homeless. Why is it that you're rolling around? Are these your friends right here that you come and check up on, help them out, or?
Yeah, maybe help them out. You know what I mean? But
what kinds of ways do you help them out?
Man, if I had a little bit, a couple dollars in my pocket, or have food or whatever, I say, here you go, man. God bless your soul. I'm not feeding the purpose of what they do. I don't do that. None of that. Mainly, currently, I do drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's all I do.
What message do you have for the youth about homelessness?
What message do I have about them?
No, about homelessness in general. That you want the youth to know.
You know, see, they got opportunities out here. And some people just sit back and don't let people know who they are. But they want to sit back and wait for the handout. That's one thing I don't wait for the handout. We got 2 feet. We get up in the morning, sun down, sun up. Some people stay down because they want to be down. Some people want to be sympathy. Some people want to be helping in, or some people want to do what they do, rob people or whatever, steal from people, break into people's houses, Well, according to I know, they be breaking the buildings and coming up, doing a lot of stupid shit I don't even do, never did when I was out here. Currently, I was there with my old lady. I helped her and provide for her with sundown and sundown. You know what I mean? Made that shit happen.
You're still with her?
I'm going on with 7 years right now as we speak.
That's good.
I've been on her since she's 15.
That's a struggle in itself. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
People
They got,
fuck up
yeah.
nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
For many reasons. So that.
They got 14 and 15 years that doing the math. You know, they're doing the math. You know what I mean? That's just fucking crazy. They're doing the beans. Shit, trying to be grown up, run away from home. No education, but the streetwise will get you deaf. Whether living or deaf, either one's gonna happen. You want to live the right way or you want to live the wrong way, so it's gonna lead you to death. Beat down or beat down, or beat up, or whatever.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, what is it that happened to your lip? Did you get hit?
I used to be a boxer a long time ago. You know what I mean? I got 36 TKOs and I got one.
Like a professional boxer?
Yeah, I got trophies at the house to prove that.
Oh wow! What was your professional record?
36 knockouts.
36 knockouts?
TKOs, I mean.
Oh, TKOs?
TKOs, and I got knockouts. I got like 9.
If you don't mind giving out your name so people can like look you up, would that be okay?
My real name?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Travis Robert Woodard, 2971.
That's cool.
I got hands. Since I've been out here, I'm well known out here. Everybody knows Rico, and I'm well known, and I get a lot of respect. So I don't put myself on to get that respect. I remember respect how I carry myself, what I say, and what I don't say. You know what I mean? It gets me in the long run.
What kinds of things have you seen out here in the streets? Like when you were homeless, like what kind of struggles did you see?
I've seen people shoot up needles in bright daylight.
Yeah.
I've seen people fuck on each other in bright daylight. I've seen people do odd things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weird shit. Eating out the garbage, all kinds of shit. Things are up, but when I was out here about, I did neither one of those. The ones I just said, I didn't do none of that shit.
Hey, sir, before the interview, I thought you mentioned something about Latin Kings.
I'm a Latin King. I've been a Latin King since I was 14. You know, and I did follow up, and I graduated and had my degree and my diploma.
Oh, wow. Well, I appreciate your time, sir. Would you be okay with a follow-up in the future?
Thank you.
I appreciate it, sir. Would you be okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel?
Go ahead.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.